Oh, we didn't have no countdown. Okay. Welcome to
No.
Action Theater Presents.
Whoops. Damn it, we're only 15 seconds in.
And I gotta kill the voices. It happens.
Yeah, all
They
right.
always have
Okay.
an intro.
There was supposed to be a show starting countdown. All right. Oh, oh, I am a terrible producer. I'm very sorry, folks. Okay. I am welcome to Action Theater. I am deleted scenes, the probably soon to be fired sidekick.
Mhm.
Alongside me is show creator and host, the toxic gunslinger, my partner in crime, the man who cannot be killed, Outlaw Bill.
Hello. Uh, Welcome to the theater of action.
Indeed. And you're in for a treat today, folks, because this is a movie that Bill and I have been discussing doing
Oh yeah.
pretty
Quite
much since I joined the show. This is one of the movies we were talking about doing in the future. And
I think we were talking about doing it on as a western
well,
cinema
uh,
sense.
we could, but it's a movie that kind of fits a number of genres.
Yeah.
There is action. It is a modern day western with a lot of western themes in it. It is a whodunit. It's
It's a
a
suspense
very
thriller.
it's a suspense thriller. It's a character drama. This is a movie that kind of has it all. Um, doesn't have a kaiju. It's not a kaiju film, um, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I mean, other than that, this is one we've been thinking of doing for a while, and we're finally here. It is it concerns a murder that takes place on an Indian reservation, although through a chain of technicalities that kind of take place during the course of the film. It's not called a homicide, and they go into why that happens. Um, anyway, what happens is you have Jeremy Renner starring as a Cody Lambert. He is with the Wildlife and Fisheries, and he is on the trail of a bobcat that has been very uncharacteristically killing and attacking livestock. So he is investigating that, and he finds the body of a local girl. The FBI, because they are on a federal reservation, the FBI, in the guise of Elizabeth Olsen, is called
Better
in.
known as the Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah. So we have two Marvel heroes in this. Um, so she is sent in alone to investigate. She is not exactly experienced. We're kind of getting the idea this is probably the biggest case that she's ever been placed on. It's almost kind of like she's been exiled to Indian country, so to speak, and kind of forgotten about in a lot of ways. Uh, so you have some other familiar faces in the film. You also have Graham Greene, who we've seen before in Dances with Wolves. Of course, his Oscar-nominated role kind of launched his career really. We also have John Bernthal, um, and fans of Yellowstone are going to recognize Gil Birmingham and Hugh Dillon in this as well. So Yeah, this is an interesting one. Martin Sensmeyer, who was in the 2016 Magnificent Seven, played Red Harvest. He is in this as well. Very different role in this for him. So yeah. Bill, anything you'd like to say about the film before we move on?
I think I've only seen this like one time, so it's been a while. So,
Oh, okay.
all right,
All right.
we have the, the screening room pinned at the top. Both chats should be. Head over there now, and we'll start the feature. All
All right.
right. Hello, Woods and
We,
Pictures. Good to see you, buddy.
let me. Sorry, folks. Those of you watching on my channel, I am pinning the Cosme link to the chat at the top of the chat right now. Yes, indeed. Words and Pictures, our friend from across the pond, has joined us, as well, of course, Connie Cleary, channel member, Swinging the Blue Wrench, the bird woman of YouTube herself. Fluff Chick Productions is her channel. Alistair's Queen Emma is with us. And of course, FKHC 2005. Yeah, giving us the bad news here. We did lose Twin Peaks co creator, film director of Blue Velvet, the 1984 Dune, among others, Eraserhead, did pass away, I guess overnight. And we're going to be going into this more on live from Sparkwood in 21 next week. It's going to be a tribute to him. So stay tuned for that. All right.
Okay, doke. Here we
Okie
go.
dokie. All right. Wind River. This is rated R. It's 107 minutes. Lionsgate logo. Inspired by actual events. And this is the
Yes, your audio.
girl Natalie. Yeah.
See you then, too. See.
And whoop, there we go. Third one moving off. And of course, here's Jeremy Renner. Also establishing that he is a camouflage sniper, which is going to come very much into play later. This is his ex-wife. Hmm. Not aim it in the direction of anything you do not wish to destroy. Hmm. I'm kind of questioning how much of this I want to. I don't want to give too much away for those of you who are maybe watching this movie for the first time. But his ex has a very good reason for why she does not want to go through Palmdale. And on to Wind River we go. And as you see, the reservation has fallen on hard times. And hello in the chat to Anonymous Kangaroo. And saying you were watching a Yellowstone marathon. Well, you're in luck because this is a film written and directed by Taylor Sheridan and has some Yellowstone cast members in the film. Oh, hi, Rusty. And that's where we saw her fall. And she is. Ran out barefoot in the snow. And of course, it's bad enough that he has found the body. He also knows this girl. So it's going to be very personal for him.
It's a blizzard. Oh yeah, he's been in. That guy's been in Dances with Wolves, and of course
Mhm.
the tail end of the Valley of Yellowstone.
They're out of the blizzard, which unfortunately will cover up a lot of the physical evidence, and they've already lost the better part of the day.
Hello, Real Walden Nation Gaming.
Hey, Wade.
I always get your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm a bad host. This is the lady we saw running at the beginning.
Mhm. Rough way to check out.
Get a lion to kill. Our timestamp's 25:58.
I do want to remind everyone that as much as we would like to show this movie to you live, we are unable to do so through YouTube's copyright guidelines. So you can join us live here on Cosme. If you are watching the replay, you can find this movie on Fandango at Home and Amazon Prime. Now, this is where kind of like the bureaucracy and the red tape is going to start to kick in. Because it's very obvious what happened, but there's technicalities. Mm. Well, maybe not quite all. Mm. And that is why we're not speaking to Mom. Yes, sir. It's all the permission he needed.
Typical kids
Mm.
playing the music.
Mm. Oh, that went well. Mm. Bam. Oh. Yeah, Rusty, when the shit hits the fan in this movie, it hits pretty quick. And this is just the beginning. Toodles. Bye, Sam. Uh, Sweetie, you mag dumped a 40 caliber Glock into him, including one in his face. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, it looks about like that, Rusty.
Mm.
She's about to get a crash course here.
They got that, so they wouldn't be able to get around to her, but you could. Let's see. Our timestamp is 46:09.
Mhm. We've got about an hour with credits left in the film. Well, There's her boyfriend. Well, I can't give you that information, but I'm going to leave my office for 10, 15 minutes. You know. Whoops.
Said the wrong thing, pal.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, sure. Just take the fun out of everything, why don't you? Okay, apparently I've been muted that whole time. Hello to Daniel Barry as sports highlights. Gotta let me know when I'm muted, guys.
You didn't do it again, did you?
Apparently. And I've been talking to the whole movie.
The question of authority, I tell you. Question of authority. Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Now, as I was saying while I was apparently muted, um, in the course of locating the cat that's been attacking the cattle, which has been doing so because it's trying to feed its cubs in the winter, Corey has found evidence that leads him literally back to the rig, which is where they are. So he realized before they did that it's a trap.
Nice one, Tim.
Yeah. And here's where we get the flashback when we find out what really happened. And of course, here is Matt, played by John Bernthal. And hello, Natalie.
Here comes the trouble.
Yep. How do you like that, huh? Well, turned into the Punisher for like about 2 minutes. And goodbye, Matt. And hello to JPRPH1.
So here we also have some fellas that were present during the cut scene.
Hmm.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, you're all shot. And there goes your police department. Congratulations, Kate. You are now sheriff. Hello.
They had it coming. That's all I say.
Because what does he do? He hunts predators, right? You pissed off a guy who already gave 0 Fs, and he knows the ground, and you don't. As they said in the Outlaw Josie Wales, hell's coming for breakfast. Well, they're all dead or in the hospital, so yeah, it's just him.
They just fucking stare in the fucking silence. There's a little drunk. And just like every minute.
Yeah. Well, Petey, I got some good news and I got some bad news for you. Good news is I appreciate you being honest, and we're going to let you go. The bad news is all your punk ass friends are dead now, and we're going to leave you up here to get brain edema. Good night.
6 miles barefooted in the snow.
Start running, shroom.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sorry about the hearing.
Sorry, but not sorry.
No. Yeah, you screwed up the least. Now we get our final scene here. And I have a knock at the door. Enjoy the rest of the movie, folks, just in case. Alrighty, I'm back with you. Badly.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's not. As the Klingons would say, he is not going to Stavroport.
He's up in the mountain being a human popsicle.
While missing person statistics are compiled for every other demographic, none exist for Native American women. No one knows how many are missing. And sadly, that's a true statistic.
Are there schools to be scolded today? So you consult the schools?
Yes, we will consult the scrolls. Thank you, Words and Pictures. All right. Wind River was released August 18th, 2017, at an estimated budget of 11 million, going on to gross 44 million worldwide. Uh, Filming locations included Park City Studios, Utah, Orlando, Wyoming, where you see the city limit sign, the Wind River Indian Reservation in Wyoming, Fremont County, Colville, Utah, which served as the courthouse and the sheriff's office, Summit and Wasatch counties in Utah for the mountain scenes, Hidden Peak, Snowbird, Utah, standing in for Gannett Peak. All right. On to the trivia. Filmed near Park City, Utah, the film would go on to have its world premiere in Park City at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival. Elizabeth Olsen, Jeremy Renner, and John Bernthal are all part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Olsen as Scarlet Witch, Renner as Hawkeye, and John Bernthal as the Punisher in both Netflix's Daredevil and the Punisher. Elizabeth Olsen experienced snow blindness while shooting the film. Taylor Sheridan's first screenplay in which he didn't write on spec. Sicario and Hell or High Water were all spec scripts. The final installment in Taylor Sheridan's thematic American Frontier trilogy, the other films being Sicario and Hell or High Water. This is Elizabeth Olsen and Jeremy Renner's third time working together on a movie after the Avengers Age of Ultron and Captain America Civil War. The film received a lengthy 8-minute standing ovation at the end of its premiere at the Uncertain Regard competition of the Cannes Film Festival. And I totally screwed up that French, I'm sure, but let's move on. In order to get attention for the movie so that Taylor Sheridan could get enough money to finish it in post-production the way he wanted, he entered it into Sundance without telling his producers, who he says were not happy because they were trying to close the deal with the Weinstein Company for the film. That's ironic. Nevertheless, that deal was eventually made. Gail Birmingham, Julia Jones, and Graham Greene all have had a role in the Twilight series, playing characters from the Coily tribe. Jeremy Renner was the director's first choice for the lead role, but he was busy shooting Arrival at that time. Taylor Sheridan approached Chris Pine, who later had to drop out because of his role in Wonder Woman. Coincidentally, Renner's schedule opened up and was roped in for the role. The film was shot in 40 days. The Wind River Reservation is a real reservation and was also featured in the CW show Ringer, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar. It is the 7th largest Indian reservation in the U.S. During the course of the shoot, writer-director Taylor Sheridan was visited on set by some Shoshone tribal leaders who astonished him with the revelation that at that very time, there were 12 unsolved murders of young women on a reservation of about 6,000 people. Due to a 1978 landmark government ruling, Oliphant versus Squamish, the Supreme Court stripped tribes of the right to arrest and prosecute non-natives who commit crimes on native land. If neither victim nor perpetrator are native, a county or state officer must make the arrest. If the perpetrator is non-native and the victim an enrolled member, only a federally certified agent has that right. If the opposite is true, a tribal officer can make the arrest, but the case must still go to federal court. This quagmire creates a jurisdictional nightmare by choking up the legal process on reservations to such a degree many criminals go unpunished indefinitely for serious crimes. The grueling location shoot was filmed in real blizzarded conditions, with crew and equipment being primarily ferried to locations on snowmobiles and snowcats, since regular vehicles were totally unsuitable for the hazardous terrain. Cleaning up unsightly vehicular tracks left in a snowy landscape had to be done with some compositing and post to keep the vista in virginal condition. Film is based on actual events. Julia Jones, Graham Greene, and Tantu Cardinal all appear on the Longmire TV series. John Bernthal lost 4 toenails filming the trailer scene. Ow. All right. Jeremy Renner's character uses a pair of Swarovski EL binoculars, an accurate representation of a predator hunter's quality optic, costing approximately $3,000. In a Badlands case with a quick-release magnetic closure. The binoculars appear to be the general-purpose EL-42 model, although similar to range-finding models from the lack of the range-finding prism laser normally located at the bottom of each barrel. It appears that they are the non-range-finding type. This is best seen when Renner's character is showing the FBI agent where to look for snowmobile tracks on the mountain at 44 minutes, 38 seconds into the film. The small half-inch white marks on the front of the barrels are for optional protective flaps. The 4570 is an older cartridge developed in 1873 for the U.S. Army. It is still in use, often in antique rifles and replicas. For this reason, commercial ammunition manufacturers keep the pressures low for safety. Corey carries a modern version of the 4570, a Marlin model 18955 SBL, fitted with a telescopic sight while hunting the mountain lion. That explains the scene showing Corey hand-loading his ammunition. She's making a cartridge with significantly higher pressure than he can get in a commercially manufactured rounds. His loads have more velocity and greatly improve ballistic performance. Elsie Asbill, Ian Bowen, and Matthew Del Negro all starred in MTV's Teen Wolf as Teresa Stewart, Peter Hale, and Raphael McCall, respectively. Jane says that the investigation of rape is a matter for the Bureau of Indian Affairs, not the FBI. The FBI has exclusive jurisdiction over about 20 crimes when committed on an Indian reservation. Rape is one of these. After the news of Harvey Weinstein's history of sexual assaults and harassment fully broke in late 2017, Taylor Sheridan called the Weinstein Company's then interim chairman, David Glassner, and gave them an ultimatum. The company would remove its logo and any production credits from the film for all post-theatrical airings and agree to turn down any future compensation from its release. In return, there would be no other dealings. Glassner immediately agreed to Sheridan's demands. Graham Greene and Tantu Cardinal appear in Dances with Wolves, playing the couple which raises the stands with a fist. Prologue and epilogue, we've been over that. When discussing places to live, Matt tells Natalie a story about an idyllic little mountain town that he wound up in. He wound up alone in one Christmas called Ohio. He describes it as a town where everybody smiles at each other. They say hello, and the people have these looks in their eyes like they're on some sort of secret, like they had it all figured out. John Bernthal lives in Ohio in real life. The original pilot script for Yellowstone, Luke Grimes' character was originally named Corey, the same as Jeremy Renner's character. Both screen characters share similar traits and have a son around the same age as Taylor Sheridan's son at the time of filming Wind River. Jane moves an arm's distance from the wall before aiming around a corner. This is a close quarters combat tactic that presents less of your body to threats, widens your field of view, and ensures neither you or your gun extends beyond your cover. In military and SWAT lingo, it's known as slicing the pie. Elizabeth Olsen receives first billing despite having less screen time than Jeremy Renner. Elizabeth Olsen plays Scarlet Witch in the Marvel film. Yeah, okay. All right, hold on. Elizabeth Olsen plays the Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In this movie, she plays a character named Jane Banner. Jane is the mighty Thor's first name in Thor: Love and Thunder, and Banner is Bruce's last name in several Avengers movies. Totally coincidental, folks. Okay. Jeremy Renner's character, Corey Lampert, is a skilled tracker and hunter. To prepare for the role, Renner underwent training with a professional hunter to learn the necessary skills and techniques. Final body count 15. Yep. The film concludes with the quote. Okay, hold on. While I want to speak some.
Catch your tongue.
The film concludes with the quote, while missing person statistics are compiled for every other demographic, none exist for Native American women. In an NPR interview, Taylor Sheridan shared how this quote came about. I had two researchers spend 3 months trying to find a statistic. They came back and said, Taylor, we cannot find a statistic. No one is keeping it. And I said, well, then that's our statistic. In an August 2017 interview with NPR, Taylor Sheridan is quoted as saying the movie isn't based on a single real case, but it's based on thousands of cases like it that exist. He goes on to say, well, I hope that they recognize that there's an epidemic of violence on the reservation that needs attention and needs addressing. And I hope likewise they recognize that there are people living on the reservation who are no different than people living in the city. And there's such a misunderstanding of the Native American culture in people and such a stereotype. And I hope I shatter that and hope that they can recognize that a good kid with hopes and dreams isn't just a good kid with hopes and dreams, no matter where they live, and that a caring father is a caring father, and that a grieving mother is a grieving mother, whether she's grieving in St. Louis or on the Wind River Res, and look at addressing the issues that are facing them. In the final shot of the film, Corey and Martin sit together on the reservation side by side, cross-legged on the ground. They are framed inside the triangular beams of a swing set. It forms a teepee shape over their head. After the quote comes up at the end of the movie, you can see a pack of deer run across the middle of the screen from left to right. And that is it for the trivia for Wind River from IMDb Pro. The scrolls are closed.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna just let you guys know next week will be Jack Reacher.
Right on.
We'll do that Jack Reacher next week. Add same outlaw and deleted channels.
Indeed. Alrighty. So, Bill, what's coming up for your channel?
Well, we got playoff game. We got 4 divisional playoff games this weekend. We have got the Texans and the Chiefs starting it out on Saturday, and then the other games that follow.
Mm-hmm.
So there a lot of divisional games. There'll be four teams trying to get it down to 2. So, well, we have actually we have 8 teams trying to get to 2 teams to meet in the championship. So, hopefully, a lot more action than the previous playoff weekend. So,
Right on.
that's about it.
All right. As for myself, later on this evening will be my show, Coming Attractions. That'll be 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 Central. Catch that program, and you'll find out what I'm going to be up to for the next week or so. And there's going to be some surprises. And including a long unseen program of mine that just might be coming back in a slightly different form sometime this weekend. So stay tuned to Coming Attractions, formerly the Weekend Update. Different title, same show. So check that out. 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 Central.
Right on, right on. All right. Well, let's I say always be excellent to each other, and we very much appreciate each and every one of you dropping in. Even if you're just dropping in, saying hello, we appreciate each of you. Let's so let's help Deleted get to 5K. So he's getting close, getting pretty close.
Ever closer. I believe I am 33 subscribers away from 5,000.
Wow.
Last time I had a chance to check, and yeah, that is still the case. 33 subscribers away from 5,000. And Bill, how close are you to your next goal?
Well, we're trying to get to 7K. So we're about 200. See, or do something right now.
Yeah, right on.
No,
right.
it's it. Oh, damn it.
Let's look that up real quick. I got to get off the screen and go to YouTube. Let's see.
Yeah, 260 away.
Oh, right on.
260 away from 7K.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Getting there. All right. I would like to thank everyone that was watching along with us on Cosme. And thank you for bearing with me through the interruptions and the accidental muting. Of course, thank you, Bill, once again for having me along for the ride with you on this one. And do want to thank everybody, like I said, who joined us on Cosme. Everybody here in the live chat. Connie Cleary, Words and Pictures. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim. Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Let me scroll up. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. No, I think I got everyone that was with us in the live.
Yeah. Stick around. Stay tuned. We've got some good action movies coming for you in 2025. We got Hard Rain. We got more James Bond films. Yeah, Casino Royale and a bunch of others. Hard Rain. We got Hard Rain. The Usual Suspects. I've been wanting to do that one for a long time.
All right, and of course, as soon as football season has concluded,
Yes, there'll be more.
Yes, Western cinema will also return. So,
yeah,
stay tuned. We got
smoke movies to bring to you.
Oh yes, many more,
and more, and more, and more film, more great westerns to come.
All right.
So now it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay. All right. I'll just dive in real quick with my final words once again. Thank everybody for joining us, both on Cosme and here in the live chat. Those of you who may have been lurking, there's always a few. It's quite all right. You do not have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Hit the like, share out the stream, and if you are new to both Bill's channel and mine and you like what you see, please subscribe. And I do want to remind those of you who might be watching this on the delay, Wind River is available on Fandango at home, as well as Amazon Prime, and of course is available on physical media as well, on Blu-ray, and hopefully someday very soon 4K. But no, it's not available on 4K just yet, but I'm hoping. All right. As I always say at the end of every show, thank you very much for joining us from HQ, our second home office in Arizona, and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.